That brother right there.
So big him up, him. Alex Fragley. This guy here, not the kicker.
His name is Brandon McManus.
Not
Like,
bigger than
plays for Jacksonville Jaguars.
this guy here. What is he? What's happened to him?
I'll read it to you. I just wanted you to know if you knew him off the bat. All right, here we go. NFL player accused of sexual assault on London flight. 2 women have sued the NFL player alleging he sexually assaulted them during a flight to London last year. The women, both flight attendants on the plane, filed a lawsuit Friday against Brandon McManus, a kicker for
Kicker. Yeah, kicker.
Jacksonville Jaguars at the time of the alleged incident. Mr. McManus has denied the allegations. The Jaguars said that they were aware of the complaint and acknowledged the significance of the claims. McManus and the rest of his team were on the flight from Jacksonville in Florida to London to play in the NFL game where the alleged incident occurred. In the lawsuit obtained by ESPN and not yet posted on local country public record database, the women say that McCann rubbed himself against them and grinded against them during the 28 September 2003 flight. One of the women alleged McManus tried to kiss her while she was seated during a period of turbulence. They are asking for more than $1 million and a jury trial. You know, I heard something the other day. I'm going to stop there. I heard something the other day about someone talking about money, right? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was, that's it. It was try and get some type of justice, right? And I was like, from all the cases that come up with celebrities, I always think to myself, why are you going for money? Money is not justice. You want them to get in trouble, right? But from the thing that I heard the other day, right, is if you can't get justice, imagine something happened to you, right? Something happened to you and you can't get justice. You don't have no recording.
They compensate with money.
Right. So that's the next thing to do. But I don't like that. That to me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, like
it doesn't make the shit go away.
Let's just use it of Michael Jackson, for instance, before we go back to this guy. If you say someone touched your child, money cannot fix it. No money. If someone said they're going to give you 600 billion, it's not fixing it. Why are you asking
for that? They want the money because they know it's a lie. They want the money because they know it's a lie.
That's what I used to think. But now that with that, what I just said is if you can't get justice, i.e. the person goes to jail or something, you want to still hurt them to get let's call it street justice. So is it wrong to ask for money when you can't get justice, when you can't get proper justice?
Listen, look at me.
Wait, answer that question. Is it wrong?
Well, to accept money.
Is it if someone did you something, yeah, but you can't get them sent to jail. There's not enough evidence. You can't get them sent to jail, but you can sue them. Would you sue them?
If it's a civil matter.
No, it's a crime. It's a criminal matter, but you can't prove it. Do you take it civil?
Well, that's the only other thing I've got. So there's nothing else.
So that means you do agree to take money then?
No, I don't agree to take the money because I don't want the money. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want the money because I just want to know that something happens to this individual because I want my justice. And money's not going to compensate the justice. You give them $1 million, it's like losing a child or your child getting murdered. You're saying it's 20 million to soften the blow. You're fucking joking. What am I going to do with 20 million?
Exactly. So what do you say about it? What do you say to the person who's going after money?
Well, boy, I mean, listen to this. As I said, those who want to do it for money, that's a decision and a choice on them. But whether it replaces or it gives you the materials that is applied,
I'm struggling
to make you happy.
I'm struggling to think of.
It's a moral thing now, isn't it? Because a moralistic thing now. Because the money, whatever the loss is, whatever greater loss it is, the money, they only give that money to cushion the blow.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what's the difference in taking the money and someone who's doing it just for money? What's the difference?
Well, if you never set up for money in the first place, and you get compensated and you never sat out with money, any money that's paid to the plate, it should receive it. If they intention is not about money, they just want justice. You know what
But
I'm
they
saying?
got so what you're saying is if justice is all you can do is take money from the person who did you something, that's justice.
If that's the only way, if that's what they're
That's all
agreeing,
that's all the judge can do. He's
that's
not
all
gonna
that,
send them to jail, but I can take some money from them. That's
no,
justice.
no, that's not justice. That's definitely not justice, not at all.
Oh yeah, no,
If
that's
a
what I
life's been
thought.
taken, if a life's been taken, no amount of money, you can't,
All
no
right,
amount of money.
say no life. So let's try and stick to this because it's not a life been taken. Sexual assault. You say he did this. Where's your evidence? You don't have no evidence.
Sexual assault, no, because a drunken tongue speaks a sober mind. So I'm not for that. I'm not for that. When women lie. So I'm putting that into question. I'm pulling that into question. Only the woke feminists will say, yes, he did it. And they've got no evidence.
Yeah,
So
man.
I know Mike Tyson.
Well, I tell you, I wasn't on that plane, so I don't know what I want. You get me?
Don't get me wrong. There's a bag of players. And some of these American man, they do have a way of, even when I travel around the world myself, they do have a way. And that's just regular Americans. They just have a thing about, well, we're Americans and we can go anywhere in the world and do whatever we want. Yeah, that's them. That is them. I have traveled. I've got great parts of this beautiful globe, and I've come across Americans there. Enough of them is obnoxious. Worse than if they play American football. Oh my God, they could learn jokes, bro. You're the boy of college. You're on the NFL team. You know, you wish you televise. Wow, big boy, the girl. I bet the girl is married. When that come out when he reaches back to America, his woman or his wife or his family gonna be like, what the fuck are you keeping up? And he probably get cut for that now. And Jacksonville has been coming to the UK. They've been the first time I went to see it was Chicago Bears. And the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. And then I went to see Denver Broncos against the Cleveland Browns. And that was when I met guys like Vance Johnson, Mark Jackson, of the Denver Broncos. And men like Hanford Dixon. These are the older players at Cleveland Brown who I met when they came to the UK. I actually went, I love, that was my thing. And to see the man in the live, in the flesh, I've actually seen American football players, what they look like, how big these guys were, what the fuck, they're like, yo. But I'm too like, what?
Well, listen, McManus' lawyer said that this is all fake and fictitious allegations. Mr. McManus no longer plays for the Jaguars. On the 14th of March, he signed a $3.6 million deal, £2.8 million with the Washington Commanders. So,
right, you know what that's about, isn't it? You know what that's about, innit? So he played with Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the fact that they released him and he signed a contract with the Washington Commanders from Jacksonville to the DC, Maryland, because that's where Washington is, Maryland, that's where he's at. I've been to Washington, DC, and I've traveled from Florida to Washington, DC. You know what I'm saying? And it's by plane, 4 or 5 hours, by plane from Florida to Washington, DC, 3 hours, 4 hours. So just California's way the other side. That would take you about 7 hours. So they're getting him out of the Florida area. I'll put him up more to the East Coast. So away from all that, it will down at their heads. Oh yeah, he played with Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, how long ago? No, he plays Washington Commanders now. You as a flight attendant, you're just going to be carrying on with your job, but your lawyers are going to be taking care of all this thing here. By the time that comes around again, this guy will be coming with Washington Commanders to London. You won't remember it's the same guy. It could be the same guy, the same flight with you, but he's just coming with the Washington Commanders. I bet you won't even remember him. This is the same man you're accusing. Yeah, that's probably one of the likelihoods. So they shifted him out because of that. We don't want the attention. We don't want the drama. Washington can deal with that.
Yeah, facts.
You're in the DC area. Be a politician who can pull it for you. Our humans just did. That's right up in this shit. They run shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get him out of the area. We ain't gonna worry about it. We can still keep going to London, but none of this, you already know what this shit's about. But furthermore, any man do them things, you cut. Some man have a babysitter. You come in to do a job, do your job. You got your wives and your girlfriends. Lucky they're not on a flight with you. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky your wife and your girlfriends are not coming to the London shit. Because the players' wives go, I want to come to London. I want to come to London to see you. The man I'm saying, yo, you can't really come to London because it's a quick thing enough. It's a quick thing enough. I'm going in there, so boom, I'm going to play a thing. I'm going to come back out, jet back out. None of this going that nice vision, Kensington, and doing all your fancy shopping. We ain't got time for that.
And
You know,
quick thing, you know.
quick thing. No, man, you mean
All right.
too long.
Speaking of quick things, we're going to do a quick move and talk about the new sports that are going to be entering this year's Paris Olympics. So let's talk about the new ones. Yeah.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.